The lie had finally broken. Mia ran from a life that shimmered like gold, but felt like a cage. Owen Vanderbilt had given her everything a girl is supposed to want. Rings, fine clothes, promises of a perfect, manicured future. He took her voice, her time, even her friends. When she found the strength to say no, the charm vanished. Anger took its place. He pushed her out into the storm, and he drove away. She walked until her shoes were ruined, until she could not feel her feet. The cold was a monster that bit her face and hands. She stumbled into a quiet town, a place forgotten by her old world. She collapsed. A shape emerged through the snow. He moved slowly, deliberately. Pine trees, wood smoke, something wild. The town called him Grizzly. He lived alone in worn flannel and old boots. Concern flickered across his face. He wrapped her in a wool blanket and took her home. He made hot, sweet tea, asked few questions, and simply acted. He saved her with small kindnesses, blanket tucked, a sweater offered. He latched the door, shutting out the storm. His silence was a comfort. Cedar burned, bread baked, one room, safer than Owen's mansion. She said only that she left a bad situation. She would not say his name. Grizzly listened without judgment. A faded photograph hung crooked, her smile heavy as a closed door. He kept his silence like a refuge. For now, the cabin held them both. The storm raged for days, trapping them together. The rules were unspoken but clear. Grizzly handled the heavy work, chopping with a steady rhythm. She learned to stack and coax flame from kindling. Not brute force, but balance. Tight corners on a simple bed. Stitches and small chores became a quiet dance. Careful not to touch, each task a step toward truce. He showed her the creek, the sky, the signs of storms. Practical lessons became a way to build something new. At her request, he taught basic self-defense, awkward at first, then a small, certain strength. The silence filled with ordinary sounds. She was tired of being a victim, learning awareness and calm. Meanwhile, Grizzly felt needed again. He hoped the past would stay put, but it never does. Cleaning one afternoon, she found a photo. The smiling woman and a younger Grizzly in a suit. A name written on the back, Daniel DuPont. The world it hinted at, wealth, power, shocked her. She kept the secret. But knowledge changes things. One night, he spoke. His real name, Daniel DuPont. He confessed a past of privilege, an heir who lost the woman in the photo to the dangers of that life. He left the name and the money to find peace in solitude. His silence, a shield. His secret, an offering of trust. Their fragile shelter became a home. Owen found her, not with apologies, but to reclaim what he thought was his. He sent a violent message. The town shrank. The sanctuary felt fragile. Then Piper returned. Loss and longing sharpened into envy. Small cruelties grew bolder. She wanted the cabin, and the man inside it. Owen's money and Piper's knowledge made them formidable. The confrontation was sharp, raw, primal. Jealousy curdled to violence, a cruel trap set beneath the white. Owen's true face showed. He saw possession, not a person. Daniel did not run. He put his body between her and harm. He shouted his real name. Owen knew it. Mia fought with the strength she'd found. No damsel, a survivor. The snow held their secrets as they tore open in the cold. When the sheriff arrived, Owen's power meant nothing. Piper's heartbreak lay bare. The immediate threat was gone. Healing came slowly, day by day. They buried what hurt in forgiving soil. Together they chose a sunlit meadow. Daniel built. Creation became healing. She planted. They cooked. They learned each other's quiet. The photo became a cherished memory, not a haunting. Love was small acts, the daily choice to stay.